Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
See a penny? Pick it up and head to Appalachian Wireless and buy a new iPhone 13. One little old penny for an iPhone 13. Choose a 2-year contract or on the Mix and Match or Unlimited plan. Staying connected never goes out of style, and we make it easy with a new iPhone 13 for just a penny. Terms and conditions do apply. Visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome to the campus of Knott County Central High School. Morton Combs Athletic Complex is Hometown 24, brings you more 14th Region Volleyball. It will be the homestanding Knott County Central Patriots coming off a big win last night against Letcher Central, 21-7 on the year against the Wolfe County Lady Wolves, 6-14 on the season. They have clinched the first seed in the 55th, so they're already in the region tonight. This is Manus Blair talking to you, and once again, I have Katie Sloan subbing in for Betty Von Cottle and doing an outstanding job for us. And Katie, what can we say about tonight's matchup?
I think tonight's going to be a pretty well-matched game. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth. We're going to see a lot of kills from each side, a lot of passes that are well executed, a lot of great sets, and a lot of good serves.
And, you know, last night we saw a lot of kills by Faith Pollard, and after talking to Coach Cornett, she told us that after looking at all the stats and everything, that Faith Pollard had 30 kills, which she thinks is the school record. So she'll get back to us on that and let us know if that definitely was. So nice job by Miller, and Miller getting that volleyball to her in the right places. And then, of course, Faith, with her athleticism, is able to do things with it, even if it's not a good pass or kind of out of system. When you look at Knott County's opponent tonight, Wolfe County, you have one of the best hitters as well in Naomi Noble. And Naomi had been out a few games and is now back. And I'm looking forward to it's kind of like Miller and Miller for Knott County. It's yep. Noble and Noble for Wolfe County. And Abigail Noble is, of course, the setter. And then Naomi Noble is the outside hitter. So looking forward to that. And as Katie, as you said, looking forward to a really good battle here. And Wolfe County comes ready to play, and anything can be expected tonight. That I think both coaches know each other's schemes and what they try to do, and we'll see who can best execute their game plan.
I think we're going to see a lot of good volleyball tonight. And also, Shay mentioned earlier that Ellie Mueller had 28 assists last night.
20, I did not hear that, man. And most of those were word of faith.
Word of faith, yes.
But
dynamic duo.
And, you know, last night was a good match for Knott County Central and Letcher Central, and I'm sure that Wolfe County is seeking an opportunity to play a very competitive game to get them ready for district tournament play, and it's just right around the corner, and looking forward to it. And for those that don't know, Hometown 24 will be doing the 53rd District Volleyball Tournament, and they will also be doing, or we will be doing, the 14th Region Volleyball Tournament, which will be held at Powell County High School. So everybody go ahead and start saving the drive down the Route 15 down to exit 22 in Stanton. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to tournament play. And it's always exciting, Katie, when you start looking at, you know, the first practice, you start talking about your goals. And I'm sure that when Knott County and Wolfe County, Letcher Central, and all those, the first practice they talked about, let's win the district, let's win the region, and let's try to have a good enough RPI where we can host a first-round state tournament match.
Yep. I know that whenever I was playing volleyball, that was something that we did. We always made sure to sit down and talk about it at the start of the season and say, you know, well, we're aiming for this season. This is what we want. We want to beat somebody we didn't beat last year. And for us, it was always Letcher. It was always Letcher. And my senior year, we beat Letcher for the first time, and that was insane. And then the girls at Knott Central have just continued to break records and just keep pushing and do all these crazy things. And Wolfe County has gotten so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I know that I always hated playing Wolfe County whenever I was in high school, and they always done really well in the region and went to state. And their program has grew also.
And Coach White has brought that program up. And as Asbury College will be doing the national anthem, and we're going to take a break while the national anthem is taking part. So we'll be right back after the national anthem to tidy everything up and get ready for Wolfe County and Knott County Central. So stay with us.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in tonight on Hometown 24 as we bring you this volleyball game tonight. And an excellent rendition of the national anthem by the Asbury College education majors. A nice live rendition, and I always enjoy listening to live singing. I can't even hum good, so
Me neither.
so I just let everyone else sing. But anyway, a few little stats for Wolfe County. Abigail Noble, who is numbered 28, has 419 assists on the year. Naomi Noble has 208 kills. Their leading server aces is Abigail Noble with 53 aces. We mentioned last night a little bit about Acacia Bentley and the serving in which she does. Knott Central has 4 or 5 really aggressive servers. Look to see how aggressive they will be, especially when Noble is in the front row, to try to keep the volleyball away from her as much as possible. Tonight's officials are Paul Olinger and Greg Napier, the Hazard Connection. As the PA person, Mr. Drum Thornsbury, is calling out all the players, which I really enjoy. Not everybody does that, and I think it's good for everybody involved to know who is playing.
Absolutely, and that always makes the players feel good as well.
I also saw Athletic Director Justin Ambergy. I have not made it down yet to look at the new scores table. Really excited to see that. And I got back feed on my phone. I didn't realize I had my phone on. So, Katie, I'm really looking forward to this, and
I think it's going to be a really good game.
And like I said, Wolfe County has already advanced where there's a 3-team district. The number 1 seed moves on into regional tournament play, and of course, they will play the winner of Jackson City and Breathitt County to determine who will be the number 1 and who will be the number 2. And I think a lot of people do not want to draw Knott County Central in the tournament. And
nobody wants to draw the top team in the region, especially first round.
No. And, in the past, it was always, Letcher Central that nobody wanted to draw in the regional tournament, try to get opposite of them. And speaking of the regional tournament, it will be, Coach Cornett told us it would be on the 26th on a Saturday. All 4 games will be played then, and then the semis will be played on Monday the 28th, and then, if I understood her right, the finals will be played on Wednesday the 30th.
Yep.
Halloween. It used to be Corn Night, and you're probably too young to remember Corn Night. And
I don't know nothing about Corn Night.
So we don't worry about that anymore, and so we're ready to go. Abigail Noble will serve. Free ball for Wolfe County.
It's perfect position.
Yes, that was definitely in there. Had to play that as Ponce did and was not able to get to it. Nice play, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
Bentley done a good job of putting that directly back there in the corner.
And like we said last night, and I've said it many a time, she is a very smart player. Nice serve to Ponce, goes to Noble, and Stidham does a nice job of getting it up. Miller hits it across and out of bounds, and that'll be a point, Wolfe County. And, sometimes we don't give credit where credit is due on the liberos, but they are the person that will normally get that system going. Miller goes back to Pollard, and she will hit it long. Point, Wolfe County. And as I look at the front line of Wolfe County, size-wise, it's going to be a tough matchup for them.
I agree.
Especially when Noble's in the back. And service error by Noble.
Yep.
Baker comes out, and Waddell will come in, and Stidham will serve. mishandled, and Noble will try to get to it and cannot, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
I'm not sure what's going on with each team. I don't know if it's nerves or maybe they're both wore out. I know this is the third game for the Patriots this week.
Nice hit. Bentley there to set free ball for Wolfe County. Punts to Noble. Tries to back set, but it goes a little bit long. And there's Pollard for the kill, and that's going to be a point. Knott County Central 4-2.
It's beautiful swinging that quick set that we were talking about last night. It's just insane how fast that goes. And she's so tall and her arms are so long, it's gone before you even know it.
Punts to Noble. Noble with the 3-meter back to Noble. Miller all the way across to Waddell. Noble to Noble. Goes back in there, and that's going to be a nice hit that time by Stevens. Point Wolfe County. Bentley unable to hang with that one. And Deshaun will come in. And I do not have a number 14 for Wolfe County. Nope. And we've got I think we've got a timeout by Wolfe County, and it's 4-3 Knott County. And stay with us as we'll be right back.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing.
Okay, welcome back after the timeout by Wolfe County, and Ponce will serve for Wolfe County.
Beautiful serve.
Goes across to Waddell. Ponce there. And it hits the rafters, but they can play it, but it redirected the volleyball, and it's going to be a point for Knott County Central. As Bailey will come in for Miller. Zoe Miller will serve for Knott County Central. She does a nice job of serving as well. Noble goes to Noble out to the outside hitter, and she hits it down the line, and that was Deshaun with a kill. Point Wolfe County.
I don't know if you noticed in warm-ups, Manus, but they really like those lines. They don't always hit cross. They like to hit line as well.
And that's going to be a service error by Land. Sluss comes in for Pollard. Sluss has been doing a nice job coming in and serving. That's a really tough job coming off the bench. Nice serve. Ponce unable to get to it, and that's a point for Knott County Central. And she serves that thing usually right down the middle, and that was a knuckle overpass. Goes to Miller. Bentley, nobody there, and that is a kill for Bentley.
Definitely took advantage of no blockers on the net there.
And Coach White has decided that it needs another timeout. So 8-4 Knott Central, set one. Stay with us.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Okay, welcome back to Knott County Central after the timeout by Wolfe County. The score is 8-4, set number one. Sluss continuing to serve for Knott County Central. Ponce to Noble, 3-meter hit, and a little short by Noble, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
The Patriots are really taking this run, and if they just keep going on with that, it'll be hard for Wolfe County to come back in this set.
Overpass, and that's going to be another point for Sluss, making it 10-4. Really tough with Noble in the back for them to get some aggression going on the front net. And with Bailey, Bentley, and Waddell up front, it's really tough.
Ooh.
Ooh. And once again, Sluss has got that down pat to hit the top spin, and it hits the net and comes down. Wish most would want to bottle that if they could. 11-4.
Those are incredibly hard to pass, too, because there's no movement on the ball.
Noble pushes deep corner. Nice job by Sluss. Back set to Bailey. Bailey doesn't hit it across, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County.
Serving for Wolfe County, number 9, Emily Stevens.
Stevens to serve for Wolfe County. Nice serve. Yes, it was. Back set to Waddell. Waddell hits it wide. Did not get on top of it. Point, Wolfe County.
I'm telling you, you just don't know until you're hitting that right side. There is so much that factors into that.
Including shoulder turn and everything.
That's just a hard side to hit from.
Nice job of Noble as Bentley went over top of the block. And Deshaun tried to, but it came up a little short. Knott County Central will pick up the point, and Sluss will go out, and Pollard is back in. 12-6 as Waddell will serve.
Serving will be Ava Waddell.
Ponce nice up. Goes Noble over top, and there is Miller with a nice job.
She's done some kind of big flip around. Almost got hit in the head.
Overpass. Noble tries to, but Miller's there.
Oh, there you go.
A nice hit by Baker, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
That was a beautiful out-of-system play, too. Faith Pollard done a great job of getting that to the outside. And if you're able to, getting it to that outside hitter, that's the best position to get the ball to in an out-of-system play if you have somebody that's out there and able to hit and execute like Baker just did.
Nice serve by Waddell. Ponce, and that's a hit, and that's it getting about that shoulder completely turned, and it goes into the net, and that's a point for Knott County Central. And Zoe Miller did the old Chinese roll, as we used to call it.
I don't know what she done. I just seen feet and legs going everywhere.
Ace for Waddell, 15-6. Back in the old days when the Chinese national women's team, that's what they would practice. You would watch them, and they would roll, come up, roll, come up, roll, and come up. So I was just worried about her getting stepped on. And another nice serve for Waddell, and that's going to be another point, 16-6. And Waddell is on a roll right here.
The Patriots have really took this game and ran with it. Beautiful
nice
serve.
Nice up. Goes to Noble, and Noble is with a kill. Point. Wolfe County as Stidham will come in for Waddell.
They're really going to have to use the height from the Patriots if they want to get around Noble.
Miller goes to Baker. Nice up. Goes to Noble, and it's going to be out. And that's going to be a point for Knott County Central, 17-7. And then we have a touch.
Okay.
And the point will go to Wolfe County.
Serving number 10, Madison Deshaun.
I don't know that I seen a touch, but it also was going very fast. So
yeah, and we're kind of staggered a little bit. Baker right in that deep corner, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. 17-8. Miller will come in to serve. The old coffin corner, right in between the sideline and the end line. Noble to punts, back to Noble.
It was a good out-of-system.
She was down the line. That was a nice shot by Noble. Point Wolfe County. Noble has great power, but that was a touch shot.
She knew what she was doing hitting that line.
Laying back in for Wolfe County. Noble goes to Miller. Miller over top to Bentley. And that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
It's a really good adjustment for Bentley, too. She couldn't get her shoulder where it needed to be, so she just done a good roll shot.
Wolfe County, number 43, Moore.
And Bentley will serve.
Stevens serving Bentley.
Short overpass, and it's going to go out. Nice eye by Zoe Miller. Point, Knott County Central. Wolfe County kind of adjusting their defensive scheme, seems like right before her serve the last time.
Ooh. Yeah.
One more biscuit, and she'd have got that one over.
Yep.
Point goes to Wolfe County.
Serving for Wolfe County, number 7.
She had the right idea. She was position serving. It just didn't work that time.
And Stevens will come back in for Wolfe County as Noble will serve. Noble has, like I said, 53 aces on the season, so she's a good all-around volleyball player. Miller, nice set to Pollard straight down. And that's a point for Knott County.
And there wasn't even a lot of heat on that, Mana. She had to pull her arm in. That was not a full-blown kill shot from Faith Pollard, and it still went that fast.
Stidham to serve, 20-10, Knott County set number 1. Noble
Beautiful
over
set.
it. Nice block by Miller and Pollard. Point, Knott County Central. Stevens hit into the double block. To Noble goes across, nobody there. Miller goes to Pollard straight down, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central, 22-10.
You can see the frustration from Wolfe County whenever Pollard gets to the front
And
row.
I think this is going to be
Sydney Stidham just got her.
Oh, there we go.
Her career.
That was right. Coach Cornett was telling us about that earlier, that Sydney should hit her 1,500th big tonight.
And that is a big-time accomplishment.
It absolutely is.
And that's nice of Wolfe County to allow that to occur during live play as well.
Yep.
Because some coaches don't want to be a part of that, but you know it's all for the kids. So,
right.
Thank you to Wolfe County. 22-10 is Stidham now. Let's see if she can keep her emotions in line after that. And she does. Ponce with a up. Trying to get it across and unable to do it. It'll be point Knott County Central, 23-10. Knott County Central, I don't see any weary legs after the 2 games prior. Ponce to Noble, goes across, and that'll be 4. And that's going to be a point for Knott Central, and that will bring Knott Central to set 1 set point.
Patriots have wasted no time coming out tonight and showing what they were made of. Yeah.
And, you know, that's a sign of a good team if you're ready to come play, even if you are a little bit weary. Noble with a nice up to Noble, goes across. Nice hit, and it is in. That was Land that hit the net, and then it landed right on the line. So point Wolfe County.
There's just not a lot you can do with those. It's incredibly hard to get those up.
Deshaun back in for Wolfe County.
Ooh.
And that's going to be ace. A little miscommunication there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but they definitely did not communicate that one.
Like both stepped aside and let it come. Ponce will serve again. Nice up by Stidham. Miller goes to Waddell. Nice job with a push. In system to Pollard. And it's going to go off the block, and that is going to be set number 1. 20. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, it was. There was a little bit of discussion there. So that ends set 1, 25-12. And when we come back, we'll move right on in to set number 2. So stay with us here on Hometown 24.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School and Morton Combs Athletic Complex, B.B. King Court, as the first set went to the Knott County Central Patriots 25-12. Wolfe County got to rally here. They got to get going. They've got off the bus now. It's time to get going.
Yeah, got the first one over with. That's what I was always told when we were in high school. You know, suck the first one. You got it over with. Let's do better next set.
Knott County Central will serve to start off set number 2, and Bentley will be the server. And it's going to be an ace, as she had earlier hit those 2 short serves, and now she hit it long. And that's going to be a point for Knott County Central, and Coach White is not happy. Punts to Noble. Noble over the top, and Miller's there. Goes Baker to Pollard off Ponce, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. I hope AD Justin Amberg has cleaned the hallway down through there to make sure there's no pop down that way to get on the volleyball. Bentley will serve at 2-0. Nice serve. Noble up. Nobody's called. Pollard with a call goes back over to Miller. Noble back to Noble. And it doesn't cross. That'll be 4, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
I think Bentley's going to continue to serve into positions that's hard for Wolfe County to serve receive that.
Through the block, and a push by Pollard. Cannot get it across, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. 4-0. And that's going to be a timeout called by Wolfe County at 4-0. Set number 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
Welcome back to Knott County Central, as Knott Central has gotten off to a quick start here in set number 2, up 4-0. And for those that haven't got their flyer yet, Save-A-Lot has extra thick bologna on sale, 10 for 10. So I don't know if it's garlic. I'm not much on garlic bologna. I had bologna today for lunch. So for those out there, can make a run before they close tonight to Save-A-Lot. That was a PSA, I guess.
Yep, PSA. And it's actually the 11th through the 12th.
Oh, okay.
So not tonight, but later this week.
Katie's going to go get a boatload as Ponce gets it to Noble. Back to Noble, and that's all. Overpass, and that's going to be a point for Noble. Man, Noble, when she hits that thing, you better be ready. And even if you're ready, you may not get it.
She's got a cannon.
Abigail Noble to serve for Wolfe County. Nice serve. Nice knuckleball serve.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful serve. And you could see that move and drop right before it hit.
Excellent serve, and you can see why she leads the team in service aces. There it goes. Just a little bit longer overpass.
Ooh. Yeah.
And Miller is going to be called for a lift, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County.
Held that in her hand just a little bit too long.
Wolfe County trying to find ground right here with Noble serving. Goes across to Pollard, doesn't cross, and that's going to be a point, and we have a tie score now, 4-4.
Coach White taking that early timeout really helped the Wolfe County.
4-0 run right out of it.
Yep.
Stidham Miller over top of the blocker, off the block of Noble, and it'd be 5-4, Knott County Central.
Serving Sydney Stidham.
Naomi Noble encouraging them to move off the, get up closer to the block. Stidham with a serve, nice up to Noble, back set, left hand, and that's going to be out.
That was so close, though.
That was a nice play, just a little bit. It's on the far side. We can't really see how close it was, but it was out, and it's point Knott County. Floater. Nice hit that time by Land. Goes to Pollard, and that's going to be a down kill, and that's going to be 7-4. Knott County Central with a point.
Serving Stidham.
Knott Central is doing a great job serving tonight.
Not very many service errors, and we didn't jinx Stidham that time. Back set to Noble. Noble didn't hit it across, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. 8-4. Set number 2. Knott Central won the first set 25-12. Takes it over top, but Miller's there. Goes to Waddell, and it's going to be a kill for Waddell. 9-4, Knott County Central. Excellent job of mixing it up.
Wolfe is really going to have to stop the run there if they want to get back within range of the Patriots tonight.
And they've got to do it here really quickly. And Noble, nice up by Stidham. Miller to Waddell, and that's going to be out. It's going to be long, and that's going to be a point by Wolfe County.
These are some really close balls tonight. I'm glad I'm not a line judge. They're like on the inside and the outside of the line, but they're never too far out.
And once again, as I've said numerous times, that they are volunteers that do that. They don't get paid to do that. Nice up by Miller. Miller back to Pollard. I think that was going to be in. Nice hustle. And it's going to go wide, and it's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
That's such a good attempt to save that ball.
And Miller will go out as Bailey comes in.
Zoe Miller.
Zoe Miller to serve at 10-5. Nice up by Noble to Noble. Nice hit. Waddell back to Waddell. And that's going to be long. Point Wolfe County.
Serving number 11, Grace Ponce.
Deshawn comes back in for the Wolves. Ponce with a serve. Nice serve. Nice serve that time by Ponce, and that's going to be a point Wolfe County as they draw closer to the Lady Pats. Been watching too much football.
Oh,
it's a little bit long, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. But, really, Wolfe County has to serve aggressively. They have to.
And those floaters, they're really hard to serve because you want them to float over the net, but you also don't want them to float out of bounds. So.
And Sluss will serve. Nice up. And Bentley was there, but blocked by Noble. Noble pushes it, Stidham there. Miller across to Waddell. Off the block of Land, and it's going to come down on Wolfe County side. Point, Knott County Central.
It's a good job by Bentley making sure that she didn't break the plane of the net before the ball crossed over.
And there is Sluss with that, the third, if I'm not mistaken, that's the third time she's hit it down the middle, hit the net, and it just rolled over.
She's really good at that
Maybe
serve.
she does have a patent on that.
I'd say she does.
She does tonight anyway.
I'm sure that's practiced.
13-7. And she buries it up, hits it deep. Ponce does an outstanding job. Noble behind the 3-meter line, Stidham up. Goes to Bentley, and Bentley right back to Ponce. Across to Noble. Noble down the line, and it's going to be a point for Wolfe County, as Coach Cornett thought she could get that back in play.
She ain't a spring chicken, but now she does real good when she plays, let me tell you.
Oh, she's going to hear that.
That's okay. I love you, Shay.
And that's a nice serve that time by Land, and that's going to bring it to 13-9 Knott County Central. But once again, you saw Noble go down the line on the kill prior to that. Miller across to Bentley. Bentley over top. There's Noble. Goes back to it. Push. Free ball to Bentley in the middle, and it's off the net. Nice job of Noble. Hit across, and we're scrambling now. In system this time, off the block of Bailey. And does not cross as Deshaun tried to cut it, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. Timeout's going to go to Wolfe County, 14-9, set number 2. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
And he hit that one.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, 14-9, set number 2. Reminder, Friday night we'll be at Hazard's Daniel Field for a big district matchup between the Hazard Bulldogs and Paintsville, and that will be for a possibility of hosting. Well, it will be. One of them will be hosting a first-round matchup, which is big in any kind of sport, and we'll be there. So Jim Bob McCullough, myself, and David Adams. As we come back, once again, it is 14-9. Waddell will be serving. And actually, I'm sweating. I need windshield wipers on my glasses. Ponce with a up, goes back set.
Oh.
Nice shot, and right on the line was Deshaun. So nice shot, nice back set by Noble.
Wolfe has been hitting that line all night.
Yeah, the winners have gone down the middle. They surely have. And I think they were out of rotation there.
Yep.
As Stevens will be serving instead of Deshaun.
Beautiful back
set to Bailey off the block. Noble goes back to Noble, and it's a sister kill as it goes off of Knott Central. Point Wolfe County. Wolfe County playing a little bit better in this second set.
And the Noble sisters, they're an incredible team. Last season, I loved watching both of them. And Abigail Noble, she is so underrated. Her sets are always phenomenal.
Baker with a kill, and that's a point for Knott County Central. Anytime you have over 400 assists, you're a pretty good setter.
Yep.
And then you've got to have the people that can put it down, and Naomi Noble can really put it down.
Absolutely.
Miller to serve. Ellie Miller. Across. And that's going to be another good shot by Deshawn. Noble goes all the way across, and Deshawn puts it down for the kill. 15-12, Knott County Central.
Coach Cornett's going to have to do something about that line.
Deshawn with the serve. Miller goes back set to Bentley, and that's going to be in, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
It's a beautiful cut.
Yes, it was.
Serving Casey Bentley.
Ponce back in for Deshawn. Bentley with that short serve. She's been mixing it up, short and long. 17-12, Knott County Central.
It's all about the mind game. So when you have players that are versatile enough to be able to do that, it's an incredible advantage.
And that's going to be
really
out.
Close.
Service over point, Wolfe County.
By the skin of the skin.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't line judge this game. I'd walk off. I'd say, I'm sorry, Shay. Put somebody else in here.
Abigail Noble will serve for the Wolves. Nice serve. Bentley, nice up to Baker. Ponce with the stop. Noble to Noble.
Beautiful swing from Noble.
And that ended up being perfect for Pollard to put down.
It's a beautiful swing from Noble, too. She had to come completely across her body, and those are so hard to hit.
Stidham will serve as Baker goes out. Ponce, nice job to Noble. Goes outside here. Nice hit by Land. Miller back set, and that's to Zoe Miller. Nice job by Ponce. Free ball. Nice job by scrambling by Wolfe County.
Oof.
And that's not going to cross, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. Nice job of scrambling to keep the ball in play by Wolfe County. It results in the point.
Definitely quick on their feet tonight to get to those balls that are out of system and just kind of haywire.
Noble to serve. Nice serve. Ace by Noble. Point Wolfe County.
Serving Noble.
15-18.
Ooh, it's right on the net.
And that's going to be a point for Knott County Central, as Bailey will come in for Miller. Zoe Miller will be serving for Knott County Central. Nice up, and that's going to be a nice job by Bentley.
It's a good job from the Patriots getting that ball back over the net.
Noble to Noble, 3-meter hit off the block. Bentley gets it up. Stidham to Waddell.
Beautiful out of system play.
And it's not going to cross.
Well, both of our line judges.
Somebody.
I guess they'll just wait for the play to be over.
Yeah. And there the play is over. So that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. Coach White was wanting a double contact. 2015, Knott County.
Somebody started hollering yellow card.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
I've seen a few of those yellow cards. Not on me, but I have seen them.
Off the block. Nice hit by Stevens as she hit it through the block. Point Wolfe County. Ponce will go back to serve. Want to commend Ponce. She has 269 digs, and I can see why she has that many. So she's warmed up in this second set. Nice serve, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County.
Serving for Wolfe County, number 11, Grace Ponce.
If you were to ask me her number, I would have no idea. Her uniform, I cannot tell what number that is.
11.
Baker, you got good eyes, young eyes. As Pollard scores the point, 21-17.
I was staring at it earlier because I couldn't tell.
Oh, as Pollard will go out, Sluss will come in. My eyes have gone. Sluss with a serve right down the middle, and there's Ponce. And that's going to be a long on the back set, as it will be a point for Knott County Central, 22-17. And there's
Beautiful serve.
There's that, and it hits the scoreboard. You can play it, and they did not see it in time. Point Knott County Central.
I think they got lost getting in their positions. Oh.
And I was getting ready to brag on her, but I did not. Service error, 23-18.
I don't think it matters if it comes out or not. If you think it,
Uh-oh.
it's done deal.
So I do apologize.
It's a done deal.
Land going back to serve for the Lady Wolves. Miller across to Bentley. She cuts it, and nice job of cutting it short. And that will bring to set number 2, set point, 24-18, Knott County Central, when Waddell will serve for the second set.
Beautiful serve. Side spin.
Noble to Noble. Ooh, and that's a nice play from behind the 3-meter line, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County.
It's a great attack from the back row. Those are hard to hit, too, because you're so far off the net. She was able, and you could see her hand whenever she brought that hand down. She had her hand turned down.
Yes. Stevens to serve. Stidham to Miller. Goes to Baker. Nice job by Pons.
Yep.
And that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. Had the joust and was able to get it on over the net.
Wolfe is still in this game. They can come up. I've seen it happen before.
Oh, yeah.
They have to be dedicated and make minimal mistakes, but I don't know that I've ever done it before, but I've seen it happen.
Goes to Bentley, block, but it comes down on Wolfe County's side, and that will be the end of set number 2, 25-20, Knott County Central. And when we come back, we'll have set number 3. So stay with us here on Hometown 24.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Okay, welcome back to Knott County Central High School. Set number 2 over. Set 1 went to Knott County Central 25-12. Second set, Knott County Central 25-20. For those that have gone to Wednesday service, you can watch it a little bit later and see how the match turns out. Knott Central wanting to continue to put the throttle down to end this in 3. Wolfe County, Coach White is trying to get his soldiers down there rallying as he tries to implore them to keep going. Much better second set than first set. A few little corrections, and Knott County Central, they got to keep right on keeping on.
Wolfe County just needs the drive. I don't feel like they have the drive or the energy tonight that they need to beat this Patriot team.
And the scramble, you know, you've got to have 6 parts moving. And if one part's not moving, it's kind of like in basketball in a zone defense. If one person's not where they need to be, then the other team will find that place.
Yep.
So Wolfe County will start off with Abigail Noble serving. Nice serve down the sideline, goes all the way across to Miller, and that's going to be a kill by Bentley.
And that was a really good adjustment from Bentley, too. She was able to move her hand around the ball and get that ball inbounds towards the right side.
Bentley will serve. Nice up, goes back, and it's a land, and that's off the block, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. Stevens back in for Wolfe County, and Naomi Noble will serve for the Lady Wolves. Nice serve. Bentley could not handle it. Point Wolfe County. Coach White encouraging his Lady Wolves. Another nice serve. Miller straight up to Pollard, and that's going to be point. Knott County Central. Not much could do with that one. And Baker comes off as Stidham will go back to serve at 2-2. Third set.
Good serve from Stidham.
Almost an overpass.
Ooh. A lot of crazy stuff going on this
free ball
play.
For, yes, Wolfe County. And off the block, and that's going to be a score that time. Nice job by Land. Point Wolfe County as Deshaun will come back in and Ponce will go back to serve.
Pretty sure Bentley lost some skin on that one. I heard it from here.
And that is not pleasant.
No.
Overpass and missed time that time by Stevens.
I have done that more times than I would care to mention.
And that'll be a point for Knott County as Zoe Miller will serve. Noble to Noble, goes back set.
It's a good hit.
Waddell off the block, nice block by Wolfe County. Able to retain it. Noble across. Goes down the line, does Deshaun. Middle of Pollard and over the top. Noble there to Noble. Deshaun hits it back. Nice rally going on. Bentley with a 3-meter. There's Pollard to put it down for the point. Coach White asking, was it not on his side? And official Olinger says no.
I don't think it was. I think it was at the top of the tape.
Yeah, I thought.
And Faith just pushed it down.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Noble back to Noble. Nice hit.
All night long. All night long.
And that is an outstanding hit deep and right down the line for the Lady Wolves, 4-4.
And those are so hard to cover. And the Wolves, if the Patriots were to transition their coverage over to that line, then they would just hit cross.
Yeah. 4-4. Back set to Pollard. Nice block that time by Stevens. Waddell, and that's going to be long.
That was insanely close. I don't even know what that was. That was crazy.
We'll go by the linesman.
Yeah.
And that puts Wolfe County up 5-4. Nice serve. Land with a service ace, and that puts them up 6-4. Knott County needs to be careful here. Last night in the third set, if you remember what transpired at Letcher Central.
Yep, they got tired, and they let the Cougars come up a set on them.
Miller goes to Bailey. Bailey with a nice hit, but there's Pons. Off the block, nice up by Waddell. Bailey back to Pollard. Free ball for Wolfe County. 3-meter hit by Noble. Off the block once again. Stidham with a call, goes to Waddell. Waddell to Land. Goes back to Deshaun, a little bit short, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
It's a lot of really good plays. That last ball was just a little bit timed off.
coming down as she hit it.
Yeah. I've also done that many more times than I care to mention.
And you'll do a lot more of that as you get older.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Trust me, I know. I've gained weight, too.
Don't remind you.
Yeah.
Noble off of Bailey's block. Sluss with a call. Stidham with a push deep corner.
Noble done a good job of digging that one up.
Free ball to Stidham, to Miller, to Bentley, and off, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a point for Knott County. Ties it up 6-all. And it seems like in every rotation when Sluss comes to serve, they score a bunch of points. And that's the 4th time she's hit the net.
The net is her friend, as Bill Grigsby would say, and probably has said multiple times down there.
And probably saying it right now.
I would like to see a big, great book of Bill Grigsby. I about couldn't spit that out, but he's got all kinds of words and words he's made up and all kinds of little sayings that he says, and get the ball, Alice, and my grandma could have got there faster than that, and his grandma's been dead 1,000 years. He comes up with them so fast.
7-7 is Wolves. Nice job of Miller to keep it alive. Punts there to Noble, off the block, and that's playable. Off the head is playable. That should be on Sports Center.
Yeah, you'll see it trending on TikTok later, and then ESPN will comment on it. Do you have the rights to this media?
And Waddell hits it. Pons there for it. Goes to Noble, back to Noble. And that's going to be down the line, and that's going to be in.
Oh. Well, that was a good little rally.
Yeah, it was probably the best rally we had tonight. I think that went off of Bailey's head.
It sure did. It bounced right up.
Sluss goes to Miller, goes across to Bentley. There's Noble to save. Noble back to Deshawn, and that's going to be wide, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. Baker, the shot maker, comes in for Stidham. That's going to go long by Waddell, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. Stidham comes in for Waddell. And Ponce will go out for the Lady Wolves. Deshawn will serve. Pollard up, and there's Bentley to put it down. Nice timing in system by Knott County Central. Miller will come in for Bailey. Nice up. Noble goes across to Noble. Right down the line, but this time Stidham was there for it. Miller, and it's going to be off of Stevens. Nice job of Noble. Free ball for Knott County Central. Goes up for Baker, but there's Noble to block it, but nobody there, and it's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
It's a good swing from Bentley, hitting hard right into the blocker.
Nice up. Noble goes back to Noble. Down the line, and that's going to be a point. I think it's an illegal contact. It was a push. So I think we're going to have a captain go over and talk to him about it. But I don't think there's going to be any talking. It's already in play. Noble off the block. Miller back to Miller. Noble goes to Noble. And it's up in the rafters, and it's playable since it didn't cross. Noble with the back set.
Out of system play.
Baker with a cut shot, but there's Ponce to Noble, left-hand shot. Nice job by Stidham. Cross, nice setup. There's Miller behind the double block. Roll shot to Ponce. Noble again. Over top of the block for the point for Wolfe County.
Yeah, she was really trying to find the holes in the Patriot defense.
using a bird approach as Abigail Noble floats one. Goes back set to Bentley off the block of Land. Noble to Noble, and that's going to be a kill, and that'll bring it even, 11-11. Set number 3. Knott County Central won the first 2 sets. I think even my voice is kind of cracking after 3 matches.
My voice been cracking. My allergies killing me. I keep coughing.
Pollard with up. Miller goes to Zoe Miller, and that's going to be the kill. Point, Knott County Central. And for those that don't mind, pray for the people that's in the hurricane tonight and tomorrow. Noble off the block, push by Miller to the deep corner. Noble gets it across to Pollard. Pollard's down, but it is wide, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County.
It's a tight game in this third set.
Wolfe County able to maneuver and get things going a little bit better in this third set. Bentley with up to Miller, across to Pollard, straight down. Point, Knott County Central. Stidham to serve.
Good pass from Noble.
Yep. And that's going to go long. Asking for a touch, but no touch. Did not see one.
The ball didn't move. I don't think there was.
And it's point, Knott County Central. So Captain Miller is talking to the up official. 14-12 is Stidham will serve.
Oh, Lord, this crowd is crazy tonight.
And that's going to be a block by Pollard and Waddell. I wasn't sure exactly who got to it, but that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. Noble coming back into the match.
I think she needed a quick breather and a drink.
Nice up by Ponce to Noble. Goes across.
Good swing.
Bentley was there to Pollard and straight down. That's going to be a point, 16-12, Knott County Central. I think you call that rock and rolling is what you call that once you get into that system play and you've got the momentum going for you.
I definitely got it.
3-meter hit, nice hit. Tried to land it, but had the right idea, just could not get it in bounds. 17-12, Knott County Central. And Coach White will call a timeout at 17-12, set 3. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back to the campus of Knott County Central High School, and they are doing some air conditioning work around here, it's going to be nice, especially when you got 4,500 people in this gym, and it's hotter than the Dickens. And
then you won't have to get no windshield wipers for your glasses.
And it will be really nice. And a lot of improvements been made to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, and it's been nice for the people of Knott County and the people that come over to watch all the sports. That are a great school, volleyball, whatever it may be. Stidham will start off at 17-12 after the timeout. Noble to Noble, goes back to Noble, and it doesn't cross, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central. Wolfe County got to find some rhythm here. Ponce cross. Nice hit off there, but there's Miller to save it.
Yeah,
nice job by Noble. Noble across, and that goes to Stevens. Bentley to Miller, goes to Waddell. There's Noble. Ponce across. Nice hit off the block, and it's going to hit the backboard, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. And they're asking for a reserve, but that's not going to occur.
Both the Cornets used to ref, so they both know that's how they typically do their games.
Yeah.
But normally that's something that's decided before the match starts.
Ponce with a nice serve. Miller across to Miller will cut off the block. Noble goes back out to Deshaun down the line, and that's going to be a point for Wolfe County. As Wolfe County's bench is even getting into it down there. I like that.
Yep. They're wanting to motivate their players to pull out in this third set.
Ponce to serve. And that goes wide, and that's going to be a point for Knott County Central.
Bailey for Ellie Miller, serving will be Zoe.
Zoe Miller will serve at 19-14 in set number 3. Knott County up 2-0. A little bit of an overpass. And that's going to be a point as Pollard some people want to call that interference, but
she's defending her side of the net.
Right, and you're allowed to do that.
You just can't break the plane.
Right, 20-14. Nice up by Land, goes back to Noble with a left hand. Bentley goes to Miller to Pollard, who drew it back. Comes up, Deshaun cross, Waddell to Miller, back to Waddell, and it's going to be a free ball for Wolfe County.
That was a terrible double contact.
And it's going to be a short hit. Back to Pollard, and it's going to be down, and that's going to be 21-14 Knott County.
Surprised Coach White didn't say anything about that call.
Yep. I think he just did. He did.
Well, even Zoe Miller knew she done it.
And nothing would have been said. Nice draw, but there was Miller. Bailey back to Pollard off the head of him. She's laughing about it.
I think she hit it with her cheek.
That's twice tonight, one on each side.
Yeah, everybody's got their head in the game tonight.
Literally and figuratively. Oh, nice job by Wolfe County that time, and that was Land with a kill, and it's point Wolfe County.
Somebody needs to start playing that High School Musical song. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. I guess you probably don't know High School Musical. I guess that was way after your time.
Yeah, I'm just too old for some of that stuff.
I'm too old for Corn Days or whatever you said it was earlier. Corn Night.
Nice hit by Pollard. Yeah, we won't even talk about Corn Night. That's a negative thing. 22-15 as Sluss will come in. Nice serve. Ponce with a nice up. Goes in. To Deshaun. Hits it into the net. And that's point. Knott County Central. Nice serve. Nice up to Noble. Comes across. Push. Blocked by Bailey. And Waddell missed it. You can look at the frustration in her face. It's just like a big old thing just sitting up there. And point Wolfe County. Nice up by Stidham. She's done a nice job of doing that. Bentley.
Beautiful swing.
Oh, over the top. And there's Stidham. Back to Miller. Left hand by Bentley, and that's going to be a point, and that will send Knott County to a match point, 24-16.
Number 15, Ava Waddell.
Ponce to Noble, back to Noble. Sluts with up. Goes to Baker. There's Ponce again. Nice job. And that's off the block. Good call. Free ball for Wolfe County, and that's going long, and that'll be a point for Wolfe County.
That one just didn't dive down.
Deshaun will serve for Wolfe County.
Serving Madison Deshaun.
Out to Baker. Deshaun. And that's a nice job of saving it by Naomi Noble. Goes to Bentley. And Bentley will end the match with the kill, and that's 25-17. And Knott County Central will win 3-0. Our player of the game, Alice Lloyd player of the game, will be Miss Sydney Stidham, who garnered her 1,500th dig tonight.
Yep, this was the best that she's played in the last 3 nights that we've been doing games. So I think she done a really good job tonight. Her serves were good, and she was able to get the balls that were coming from Naomi pretty easily.
And we'll see the Wolfe County Lady Wolves down at the regional tournament in Powell County. Your thoughts on the game overall?
I think it was a pretty good game for both sides. I don't think that Wolfe County really got into it until the second and third set, but after you travel so long and you're on the bus for a while, sometimes it just takes a little bit to get started.
Just a little flat, a little bit.
And I think the Patriots done a good job staying in system and making those plays and doing tips and different things here and there. They didn't all the time do kills, so I think they done a pretty good job being versatile.
And, you know, the thing about it is when you play 3 matches in a row, even playing at home, you know, you're a little bit leg weary, so they'll need a little rest to recover. And for all the people that have tuned in 3 nights in a row, and I want to thank you, Katie, for filling in for Betty Bunn. I've really enjoyed it, even though you barbed me a little bit.
Just a little. Come on.
But I really appreciate it, and it's been a pleasure doing them with you and everything, and it's a pleasure for us to do the volleyball games throughout the 14th region, and for me to be able to do that. And Hometown 24 brings it to you, and please, the sponsors that allow us to do it, please thank them when you get an opportunity to do that. So with that being said, I want to thank Jeremy Wolfe. Want to thank Josh Cornett. Want to thank you again, Katie. And Betty Vaughn, if you're watching and listening to this, you better get back. You better get back in Letcher County. So with that being said,